What's up, gang? So this video y'all about to see is with me and my boy Pierre Harris. His IG titles is over here: 98 Slim, 98 Soul, my personal photographer, man, but also my brother from another mother, man. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, but definitely go type in with my brother, man. But also like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Enjoy. What's up, gang? So I'm here today with my brother Pierre, man. It's been my brother for a while, since high school. We met in high school, and ever since then, you know, we've always been chopping it up. Good conversations, great conversations, providing advice to each other, but also to everybody else around us. But I definitely had him on my segments I used to do in the past, my Educated Sundays. So I wanted to bring him back on for the first video, man, when I started doing something with others, you know, to share advice to y'all. But you can introduce yourself, brother.
How y'all doing? I'm Pierre Harris. As you said, his brother went to NCH together. You know, long life friends from there.
Yes, sir.
Photographer, entrepreneur, graduate now. Yeah, let's give y'all some good advice.
Yes, sir. So we just gonna talk about anything for real, y'all. Like, it don't even matter. So let's see, like, first topic. Let's just say like we just talked about. You just said graduate, so that's big, bro. So in terms of like just school, not even school, just like career stuff. Like, what's something that you wish you probably would have learned, you know, 5, 6, 7 years ago in terms of career advice that you think would probably like put you in the best position?
I think what I would have 5, 6 years ago, that would have been great career advice. I feel like it ain't so much. I feel like back then they gave the career advice.
Yeah.
But one thing I would have loved to know back then is for them to tell you to dream. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of like force you into these certain career roles that we really don't, you know, we're not happy with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go to school to get forced into certain careers, or they put them right in front of your path, but yet they don't tell you to dream or you can be anything you want to be. Once you get to a certain level, they tell you certain things, like, or make it seem like life is that serious. So when we get out of high school or things like that, we think we gotta rush.
Yeah. Right?
We just rush right into our careers, yet those stages when we get out of high school is when we're really supposed to be exploring. We're not supposed to have it all figured out. Mm-hmm. So it comes to that now. I'm 22 thinking I'm supposed to have it all together, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on everything being together. You know what I'm saying? You can have everything together in the 30s. There's no time limit to it. And that's one thing I wish that I would have known like 5 to 6 years ago, let alone them teaching like finances and everything like that, instead of just forcing us into these career roles where we don't even know how to save our money or budget or anything like that. Because once you get out there and now you start working for this job and you start saving your money and everything, now you're doing the wrong things with your money now. Yeah. So now you're broke all the time, but you got a job. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? One day you got money, next day you spend it on shopping, then you wonder like how much money I'm gonna put in this gas tank or something like that. Then you struggling for the next week. Let alone, and another thing is living a healthy lifestyle, you know, as far as working out and eating the right things and stuff like that. We don't have, we have health classes, but they don't teach you they teach you the sex and stuff like that, which is a great thing to know in life. Yeah. But they don't teach you like the health things, like how to keep your body together, you know what I'm saying? What right things to eat, what not to consume and stuff like this, what medicine to take if you in this situation, you feel what I'm saying? That stuff you got to go to college and pay for. But what if you don't go to college? That's something you need, you know, when you're going out, because a lot of people graduate high school and they don't really know that much about themselves, their body or anything like that. So I feel like, you know, learning basically how to live a healthy lifestyle, learning finances, and definitely don't putting you, like, giving you more knowledge and pushing you to dream more and be more yourself and find yourself. Basically, some things that would have definitely helped like 5, 6 years ago, you know. So I think that would have been a real good help.
Yeah, and I think that's big though, because I know one thing that I tell a lot of people, like especially people up under us, like if I see them on Facebook or just in person, whatever, and they come to me about like school or it's even conversations on Facebook about school. And I try not to engage into it, but one thing I try to tell people is like, don't feel, college is the ultimate route. Like for instance, you were a photographer, right? You didn't really have to go to school to be that. Like you could have just did photography, but you went to school to learn all the things you needed to learn and get, the apprenticeship, get, all those, the guided lessons and all the things that will make you a better photographer.
It was crazy. I was a dreamer. That's why I went to college, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like, as I was in college made me more of an entrepreneur because of how hard it was to stay with your work schedule, your life schedule, be healthy and still do that schoolwork, you know what I'm saying? So it made me an entrepreneur. So I started doing photography more in college, but photography is what started me on the vision to go and be a videographer and going to college to do that stuff. So I wanted to be a movie director, so I really started to dream more. But also with that, I didn't say, I want to be a videographer, I need college. Let me go to the most expensive college and party at HBCU because it's a bunch of black kids where I can fit in or anything like that. I can go anywhere and do what I got to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Racial judgment or not, because I feel like that's what I am. I believe in myself. But I went to a small college because I said I also thought about my life when I got out. I don't want to pay these expensive loans, I'd rather be cool with $15,000 instead of 50, 60, or 80, 100,000, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Stuff that's gonna take a lifetime to pay back versus 2 years. You feel what I'm saying? So I was actually being smart with my steps. So I knew that it would take 2 years. I didn't know what it would teach me, but I also gained a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because it got me through life situations. It taught me how to, you feel me? First it taught me time management.
Yeah,
was a big thing. It taught me time management. It taught me how to live a healthy lifestyle. Because on break times, if in between classes, you ain't have nowhere to go. It's either the gym or study, you know what I'm saying? So I went to the gym or I studied. And this was like an everyday process for a year. And I went full time. Like, I didn't take no days off. Like, I went to summer too, just to get it done. That's how dedicated I was. And it made me into this person of being from depression to complete happiness and actually conquering my goal of graduating. Those whole 2 years, it made me into a whole different person. You feel what I'm saying? So even if you don't decide to go to college, you know what I'm saying, college isn't a bad thing. It's how you go about it. You feel what I'm saying? If you feel like you want to go to college at HBCU or whatever, make sure you go for something that's really business, like made for you.
Yeah.
You don't just go to play around because at the end of the day, when you graduate, that's a lot of money you taking on your hands.
Yeah.
Especially if you ain't got the right skills to keep that. You was in college playing around. Yeah, you got your degree, but you was playing around the whole time for real. You just did the work so you can go to past the next level. You ain't do the work so you can actually learn. You know what I'm saying? And that's important to take in when you're doing stuff like that. So high school or college, honestly. But college can really train you in different ways, you know what I'm saying? Because, in high school they teach us to learn to get past that, to get to the next level. But they don't teach us, they just teach us to graduate, you know what I'm saying? They don't teach us to, live our lives or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? They just teach us to graduate. And that's the one thing versus being schooled and being, what's the word for it? Schooled and, because I wrote a paper on this. I can't think of the word, bro. I can't think of the word. But it's definitely something. Y'all need definitely high school and college. It's all just a choice, really. It's a choice. But definitely feel free to make your own decision. Don't do it because you're forced into it, or you have to get to that next level. Do it because you want to do it, or you got these high goals that you set for yourself, or something that you really got a game plan for. You might not have it figured out. You might go to college and still not have it figured out, but still have something, you know what I'm saying, under your belt. Yeah.
And what I really liked about, what you said, is that, even though you were a dreamer, you still, you went to school and you were still open to being taught something. I think that's something a lot of entrepreneurs don't even comprehend, because a lot of people, they just jump in the game and they think like, I'm gonna jump in and we're gonna succeed right off the bat. And without them, really jumping in and having the knowledge to get to where they want to get to, they fail. And for you, you went to school, you took the classes, the instructions, the co-ops, everything that you needed to do to one, make your business flourish, but to also give you a good start on what the things you need to do to make yourself, set yourself up right. And I think that's good because even though you had that you still followed your dream, you still were able to be taught and open to learning from someone else. And I think that's so big because a lot of people don't want to learn from no one else. A lot of people go in with this mindset of, I think I got it, I'm good, and I'm gonna succeed, versus not really knowing, like, look, take a break, learn from somebody who's been through it, learn from people who are doing it, you feel me? And then go ahead and jump in and do your own thing, but also with the resources and the tools and the network that you built, in school, from, your classes you had, from the peers that was around you, from the people that was photographers, you feel me? I think that's really big. But also, like, kind of switching courses a little bit, I think something that's really big that everybody definitely want to hear from, especially in our age group, like, it's crazy. But thinking about, like, the conversation of dating, when it comes to, like, just thinking about dating at this age, like, one, let's talk about, like, what's some of the, like, the pros of dating, because you can have some positives to dating right now, but also let's think about the negative side, because there is some negatives to it. But also just thinking about, choosing the right person, or even knowing what to look for in a person, but even seeing the market, like understanding the dating market at this, like, you got to talk about that as well. So that's important.
I feel like pros of being in a relationship at a young age is that you go through a lot of things that you learn from, so it helps you grow into that person you want to be and helps you see your path more clearly. Mm-hmm. If you seek to see that way, you feel what I'm saying? Or if you let it get out of hand and you let it control you, then you might fall back into depression, which you don't really need. So, but it's important to learn from every relationship, every dating, situation you're in. You learn from it, see it for what it is. Honestly, pay attention to actions. I feel like this is something big that everyone should do, really, because it saves you a lot of hurt. Honestly, definitely get out there and date, but the thing is, date to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, in that dating to have fun, you're gonna find somebody that's for you.
Before you go further, give your definition of dating, because a lot of people got different definitions of dating, and I think the definition you're using is, like, you feel me? Go out there, mingle, talk to people until you figure out who the one for you, right? Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to clarify that.
Look. See, dating in a relationship is different. So when you dating, you actually basically going out meeting different people and seeing, basically trying to explore the world to see who would be compatible with you. Yeah. Basically, like, a relationship is actually taking those next steps and saying, oh, well, after dating, because dating can really be a real process. You can actually date different people, you know what I'm saying, and then decide to just date that one person because you decided that they are the more, like, compatible for you, and then you eventually decide to take it further into that relationship. Now that y'all in a relationship, that's something different. A relationship is when y'all already together. You feel what I'm saying? Basically, dating, I could say dating has more than one phase, basically, because dating, number one, you're exploring. You know what I'm saying? You're having fun, you're exploring. Two, you're really, once you come down to a certain few eventually, because I know men are definitely like this. You come down to a few, and then you want to decide out of those. You want to decide out of those ones that you're choosing from, and basically don't feel bad, ladies, because a man is choosing, because y'all choose the same way.
Women, y'all choose more than us. Like, we ain't even know.
So it's like, basically, you choose, and once you choose that person, it's like, that's when you feel me. You begin to start building your foundation. So I think it's highly important to understand the difference between dating and relationship. And relationship is when you are in that, you know what I'm saying? You got that foundation. You know what I'm saying? Relationship is when y'all in that and y'all just, now y'all focus on career, happiness, and growth. If your relationship is not, you feel me, it lacks that happiness, is not really, something is wrong. You feel what I'm saying? It's not really that, you know what I'm saying? And that's okay. You feel what I'm saying? You just have to grow and then learn from it. Like I said before, if you see it, you learn from it. You feel me? You grow from it. Don't let it get you down, because it's life. You got a bunch of years to live. So don't, you feel me, bring yourself down about it. I feel like dating, I feel like it's important for people to plan for it. Not plan for dating, but plan for a relationship. Because it's important to know what you want. out of a relationship. Because if you know what you want out of a relationship, it most likely will lead you to better decisions. It might not lead you to the right one, but the outcome would be a lot better if you plan for it.
Yeah.
Know what you want in your future. Know yourself. Basically, I say know yourself first. Like, before anything, know yourself before you even start dating. Because if you know yourself before you start dating, you're only gonna date a certain type of female. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Certain types of female. You're gonna date different females. They all might not be the same, but it's gonna be all in a certain category. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's important to understand yourself and know yourself. Because if you don't know yourself, how will they know you? You feel what I'm saying?
And if you don't know yourself, somebody else can define yourself for you. Yeah. That's important.
Might have you believe in it. So it's like, definitely know yourself. Definitely have that self-love for yourself before you even begin dating. Because if you haven't healed from past traumas or past hurt, or you feel me, or you just don't have the mindset to be ready to be in a relationship or even date, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't do it. Because at the end of the day, you're forcing yourself and basically inflicting pain on yourself when you could be great, you know what I'm saying, and do it a better way.
Yeah.
You know, and have better steps, and you end up better, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a lot of things that people need to work on in that dating stage that leads to that relationship stage. Like, you don't just start working on communication in relationship. You do it in a dating stage. You feel what I'm saying? You don't just start having fun in a relationship. You do it in a dating stage. Those are things you figure out in a dating stage so that you know, like, oh, we're compatible to be in a relationship. I can see this as my life partner. So that it won't melt down when you get in that relationship. You be like, oh, well, no. It saves you hurt. At the same time, even if you get into that situation, it's important that y'all do communicate, you know what I'm saying, that to each other, so that y'all both can save y'all a lot of hurt. Because if y'all don't communicate those things, it's probably going to put you through a lot of pain, and then you're going to be feeling like, why me or why me? And that's part of that self-love thing too, the why me thing. But you're definitely going to be feeling like that, and it's normal, you know, but you definitely want to work on the self-love and prepare for that relationship stuff and everything like that, because it's something not to play with. It's definitely serious, especially at our age. Basically, I feel like we rush to get into it too fast when we got all this time between our 20s and our 30s. So people feel like, oh, and it's normal for a female scientifically to want to have kids at a certain age in their 20s. That's science. It's science, you know what I'm saying? Sure. And men just take a little bit longer because they don't really, you feel what I'm saying? Men want kids too, but we're not too pressed about having it as fast as women do. Women like 25, 26, you know what I'm saying? It's important, like, to understand how men are, you feel me, scientifically, and just in this generation in general, are the age groups and everything, you know. I think it's highly important because that determines a lot for everybody.
Matter of fact, since we right here though, because I was gonna bring this up later. It's a touchy topic, but I think it's important though because it plays into like that dating market, like the market of people that's available to you, or that you can tap into. So in terms of, you know, women wanting kids, we all know women that, you feel me, got kids at earlier than 25 or 26 or whatever. Yeah. And usually, I'm not gonna say it happens all the time, but usually, you know, these women who have kids at the younger ages, sometimes they don't stay with that child's father, so they become a single mother. Yeah. As a male, what is your viewpoint on like being with a woman that's like a single mother? Like, how do you view that? And be honest though, because I know some guys, they don't want to deal with that, you know, the baby daddy and all that extra stuff. Like, they don't want to deal with that, and it might be other reasons. But some guys are okay with taking that on. Like, what is your viewpoint?
So me being with a woman that has a baby.
Yeah, like how would you approach that if a woman came to you like and she's like, yeah, I got a kid, like, what's up?
Honestly, I don't. Me personally, I feel like women that have a kid in general are on a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? Like, thinking wise, because they going through something that we ain't, right. Yeah. So they got a responsibility we don't have. So when we enter that relationship, it's like it's not our kid. So we definitely got to be ready to enter that relationship thinking on a different level, or that same level kid, like how they think about a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, but other than that, I don't think it's really a problem with dating women that has kids. Or, you know, my mother has kids. I would be wrong to say I don't want to date her because she has kids. I would be mad if a man said that about my mom. Like, what you mean you don't want to date my mom because she got kids? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't about a female said that you and you had kids. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't have a problem with it. I feel like they just as strong, if not stronger. You feel me? Smarter, wiser. They growing more. You know what I'm saying? Some don't, but most do, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they're still valuable. You feel what I'm saying? Right. But on the side of that, though, like, I feel like they still valuable, but even with the women and the reason they being single, it's like a lot of them are not happy, you know what I'm saying, with the men, or they, you know what I'm saying, they didn't plan out that dating stage or anything like that, or they move carelessly and they just, or move emotionally and say, I want to have a baby with this person, or they just have sex because they're so emotionally drawn to this dude that they see themselves with, but he don't see himself with them. So when the real gets tough, that baby, you feel me, gets in a situation, they leave, you feel me, and they're not really meant to be. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all had a baby together, all you gotta do is be there for the baby. If y'all not meant to be together, y'all don't have to be together, work it out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, work that situation out. If he don't want to be there, I don't know what to tell her. Like, let the nigga go, somebody gonna step up. You feel what I'm saying? It's hard to say when you really care about somebody, but it's necessary. You feel what I'm saying? Like, somebody will step up. There's somebody for everybody. And I say that somebody for everybody. Somebody will take on that position and be like, oh, that's my son. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't gonna say stepson, that's my son. You know what I'm saying? They gonna help you feed him. They gonna be by your side. They gonna still love you and cherish you. Might even marry you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely men out there that's like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it makes no difference whether, you feel me, you have a baby or not. You feel me? You're still valuable. It's all a belief in that. I can say that they probably come with a lot more because they got a lot more to handle, to do, you know what I'm saying? So it takes a level of maturity and growth for, like, to deal with something like that. So I feel like if you're not ready for that, like, mentally or just in your life in general, definitely don't step into that situation. So I think it's important to know, like, even I do this sometimes, and I self-reflecting now, it's like it's important for us to realize, like, the situations we stepping into before we step into them, because if you know you're not ready, you can feel that you're not ready. So why do it? You feel what I'm saying? Don't just move off emotions, and a lot of decisions are made off emotions, and that's why we end up in the situations that we are. So I feel like it's highly important to see what you're stepping into, and basically not judge a book by its cover too.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be the devil's advocate here. Like, I feel the value. Everybody is valuable, and like you said, somebody is out there for everybody. And taking that perspective, I feel like personally, you know, as a male, right? I'm a man who I don't have kids. You know, I'm young still. I got, you know, my job's sitting away. Like, I got a lot of good things going on in my life, right? And I'm not gonna say, you know, a single mom, you know, her kids are gonna affect that. But just saying, you know, on the trajectory that I'm going on, it's kind of hard for me to really vision myself with, because if you think about the dating market, or the market of men out here, right? You got one, you know, women already outnumber men, and then on top of that, you know, black women usually want a black male. Like, they can say whatever they want to say, but typically that's how it works. Like, a black man and a black woman gonna come together at some point in somebody's life. Now, if they go out and marry a white person, whatever they do, okay, cool, whatever. But at the end of the day, you know, a black woman typically wants a black male. Like, we all typically want, you know, someone of our own ethnicity or whatever. So with that being said, a lot of black males, you know, which is sad, a lot of black males are kind of endangered. Like, we got black males that's in jail, black males that's dead, you know, black males that something that is hurting that market. You feel me? Like, that the population of good men that's out there. So then when you subtract the ones that, you know, aren't available, and then you subtract the fact that, you know, there's already more women than men in the world, you get to a point of a small pool of good men that, you know, all these women want access to. So then that's like, you know, if you think about it, that's probably like 5 women to 1 man. So as a young man that's doing his thing, doesn't have kids yet, you got access to 5 different women. And out of those 5 women, if one's a single mother, not saying that you're not going, like, that's not going to be the one you go after, but knowing that she comes with, like, that other responsibility, even though you might not have to take care of the kid, but at the end of the day, that's still something you got to think about. That's something that's still going to be in the back of your head. Like, okay, if we go do something, I got to think about you and your son. If we try to plan a trip, I got to think about what you're going to do with your son or your daughter, or, you know, whatever, right? So, you know, you got 4 other women that don't got kids. Those 4 other women are going to be on, you know, in terms of a hierarchy, though, they're going to be ranked higher than that woman. And not saying that they're more valuable or anything like that. It's just the fact that the situation at hand, you know, what's coming with them, like, what's coming with that. That's kind of like, not saying it's baggage, but it's something that you have to think about, right? So for me, like, a single mom, I don't have a problem talking to a single mom. But it wouldn't be like, like I said, like we just said, we got rotations. Everybody is entitled to their own thing. So in my rotation, I'm not gonna be like, oh damn, like I gotta grab a single mom before I grab a billion other women that, you feel me, are coming to me, like good women that are probably on the same page as me, women that our lives kind of align perfectly, you know. And as a single male too who doesn't have kids, I want my first kid to be the world. You feel me? Like I don't want good with a single mom and then she looking at it like, oh, I got another son, or I got another kid. Like no, like, I want you looking like, oh, this the world, like. But I don't want you to feel me look at your other son like, nah, fuck that nigga. Like you feel me? I don't want you to be like that. But that's just how I want it to be. You feel me? And I think women don't understand the pool of good men that's out there. They don't understand that, you know, there's a small number of good men. They get that confused with, you know, just the pool of men in general. Like, oh, I can go, you know, get any dude, but any dude ain't gonna treat you how you want to be treated. Any dude not gonna give you what you want. Any dude not gonna fit the description of a dude you could take to your grandmama, your mama.
Everything shit. That's why they get that mindset from. I think personally, I don't think you're wrong. It's like I don't think you're wrong at all. Shit. That's like what I said before, being ready to take on that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? It's just a certain man. And honestly, you feel me, everybody has their choice and their preference. You feel me? You gotta be picky with your life because it's a decision on what you want. I don't have a problem with, you feel me, mothers having a kid. If I get if God will it, and my heart says that is right for me, it's right for me. You feel what I'm saying? But
that's what you're drawn to,
I want my own first kid to be my own too. You feel what I'm saying? But if my heart is drawn to that, it's drawn to that. You feel what I'm saying? Beggars can't be choosers, but it's like, you feel me, whatever your heart feels, you feel what I'm saying? You feel me? Everybody has their preferences. Women gonna pick what they want, men gonna pick what they want. That's how life is. You pick what you want. You know what I'm saying? You have to be picky. Because if you're not picky, you're unhappy. You know what I'm saying? You have to be picky about what you want in life. Because, I mean, you gotta know that's where it comes, knowing what you want and being, feel me, knowing who you are and everything comes from. Because if you know that, then you're able to go do that and go, you feel me, have a better option. I mean, women have this big pool of men and men have this big pool of women, you know what I'm saying? What do they choose from? Men, you feel me, if you're in a big group or whatever and you got a bunch of hood dudes and everything like that, say put 5 educated men in there and 5 hood dudes in there, 9 times out of 10, the average woman's gonna choose the hood dude, not realizing that you know what I'm saying, are very educated and you're the one that's gonna treat her right and love her and everything like that. But that's something that people be attracted to based off the world, you feel what I'm saying, based on how the environment is and how society moving. So I think, you know, you have to be picky with what you choose.
So now staying on that though. Now I don't want to get you in trouble. P got you know, he in a relationship or whatnot, so I ain't trying to get him in trouble. But I think that's something that we can still talk about though. So talking about in terms of like, you know, attraction or what somebody would look for in a person that they want to be with, right? So if you could like define or just give the characteristics of your like ideal woman, even though I hope that don't get you in trouble, but just saying like your wife, your ideal wife, because y'all ain't married yet. So your ideal wife, and she can be that. But what are the characteristics of that ideal wife? Just so women can understand like what a good, you know, hardworking man, a man that's positive, a man that's doing the right things, trying to do the right things, live a good life, what he's looking for in a woman.
I would say, because I've thought about this a lot,
honestly. At this age, you got to, for real.
I'm 22, I'm just like, man, eventually, you know what I'm saying, I want to take that step into marriage and shit like that later in my life. So definitely, I would say, definitely good looking. Looks definitely matter. For me, it's something that people are attracted to. That's why people are so picky sometimes too, you know what I'm saying? So definitely looks. Somebody with good character, respects herself and knows her worth. A bunch of confidence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, knows that's important.
Respect like you have to be confident, you know what I'm
saying? Now, don't get me wrong. God, like we like looking, you feel me? We like eye candy. Like we like, you know, if you could dress it up and might show a little skin, a little something like that. But that's, you feel me, you gotta be respectful with it though. We don't want you to be naked on Instagram. Like that's different. But you know, we dudes, like, and you know, we like eye candy. Shit that teases. Like I ain't gonna lie, We do.
Because it's attractive. You gotta show that
right.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
But that self-respect piece still.
I like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's diverse, they can switch it up. You feel what I'm saying? They can go from looking like, you feel me?
Excite you.
Like that. Still keep that shit exciting and then not too classy. You know what I'm saying? You can do classy, but you know how to dress at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Or you know how to please me, or you know how to do these things. I basically want a woman that's gonna bring that excitement. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm an excited person myself. I want somebody that's gonna bring that same energy.
Every time y'all go out, you like, ooh.
Yeah. Like, so we can, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want somebody that's gonna bring that excitement with me. Like, oh, we going dirt bike right now. Let's go, man. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I want that excitement, but I also want a woman that can, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't just come like this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they definitely, some of them definitely got to grow to that. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about in our later stages in our life. We like definitely building to that. I hope you build into this woman that, you feel what I'm saying? And that's why you take your time with shit. I feel like I want a woman that's able to take care of my kid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need,
it can be a parent.
It's like you gotta be strong, you feel what I'm saying? Like, definitely, I mean, you definitely gotta be mentally strong, you know what I'm saying? Live a healthy lifestyle. I feel like you have to live a healthy lifestyle. And somebody who loves their peace, to be honest with you, because peace is everything, you know? I don't want no woman that's like moving like she's a teen, like drama based and stuff like that. I definitely value peace over everything that sees a higher vision. Like, you have to be able to dream and go, because I'm always dreaming. I'm always looking for what's next. What can we do more? You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm always looking for that excitement. I'm excited about life. I need somebody that's excited about life. Like, I'm excited about life. You feel what I'm saying? Or else it's like, it just feel like, okay.
Yeah. You're just
no, yeah. Like, it's like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's like, I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, put at a halt, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love to chill, I love to relax, I love to do all these things, but I also have so much excitement for life. I'll be ready for it. I'll be ready for the next step. I don't even ask, like, you feel me? Like, think about the bad thing when it's happening. I'll be like, shit, let's go do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I complain about it, I'm already doing it. What I'm complaining about, like, man, this shit's stupid. But I'm driving there doing this shit right now, like, but it's like, bro, I need a woman that just, you know what I'm saying, that has that type of energy to her, you feel me? Like, and definitely the character is a huge thing. Like, that goes with the drama and respect for herself. But most of all, knowing your worth and knowing that, you feel me, you're valuable, you knowing that your worth, like, you know that I'm yours. Like, you ain't no need for you to get jealous. Like, you know that you're mine. You feel what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody gonna take that. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to keep coming to you and being like, oh, no, you ain't got to worry about this person doing that. No. You know. You feel what I'm saying? You know. You feel what I'm saying? You feel it. You know. I'm saying that's us. You know what I'm saying? I need a woman with that confidence. You feel what I'm saying? That just steps out there and says, like, yeah, I know. Yeah. Because you should know. You feel what I'm saying? You should have that confidence. You should know. You know what I'm saying? Have that confidence within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that confidence is definitely, it's an attractive turn on. Yeah. Honestly, when you like it, it's like, we need you to get that, you know what I'm saying? Because I have that. I have a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? I can walk around and not be jealous. A man will look at you and be like, look at this man, I'm not. Yeah. But at the same time, I know my worth. Like, if she was to leave me, you know what I'm saying? I definitely, it'll hurt, but I'm going to do what I got to do, you feel what I'm saying? Because I have to keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying? I need a woman like that, you know what I'm saying? That knows their worth and knows that, like, if he, you feel me, do something wrong, that's saying I know my worth, I'm going to keep on stepping. But at the same time, can still love me. Like, that shit don't even matter. You feel what I'm saying? Like, can still love me the same way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just, like, that's how I move. But I can see myself, and that's me thinking now. So I know when I'm like 26 or something like that, I'm gonna be hard on those things right there. So yeah, but that's definitely my ideal. You feel me, woman? What's your ideal woman?
I think for me, I'm big on like communication. I did struggle a little bit with communicating with like my feelings and stuff like that with a woman. And then it took me to like go to counseling and some more stuff to really get to that level where I can communicate effectively how I feel, and all of that. So I definitely need a woman that can communicate, because I done met a lot of great women, like women that were doctors, women that were, man, like doing their thing, but they couldn't communicate, bro. And it damaged the whole image of them. Communication is definitely key. I definitely want a woman that can hold her own. I think that's big for me because everybody talk about like how that, we gonna split bills and all of that, right?
Yeah.
And my thing is like, if I'm gonna get with a woman, right? Even before I get with that woman, I got my own stuff. I got my own bills. I got my own responsibilities, right? So if me and this woman, we merge together, let's say we move into a house together, right? I want her to be able to pay for that house if I lose my job. Like pay for all the bills.
Independency.
Right. Hold her own and take care of what needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Just in case something happens, you feel me? Or, and vice versa. Like I'm gonna definitely be able to stand my ground and pay for the whole everything in case when she get pregnant, she can't work. She don't get no maternity leave. So I need a woman that can hold her own in that area. I need a woman that can just put it together. Like, put it together with fashion though. Like, I don't want a woman that can't make me excited when I see her when she ain't, like when she just walking around. Like, I done met some women that they're beautiful, like naturally beautiful, but they don't like it just don't like.
Certain women have a certain aura coming off of
right, like and they ain't beautiful, like face, body, all of that, but they can't put the fashion, the time too. Because when you think about like attraction to somebody, one, you instantly, like if you like somebody, the first thing you're looking at is their appearance. You don't know their internal, like you don't know their insides. If they a nice person, a bad person, you don't know all that until you talk to them. So you would instantly, like you looking at them, your first impression of them is their appearance. So their face, they smile, their clothes, their hair, all of that you looking at. That all was making up what you think is attractive, right? So I need a woman that can put that together, bro, because I didn't even try to give a woman some fashion style. Let me take you shopping. We better go get you some stuff. Cause
she just know how to do it.
Like let me teach you. Let me give you a little bit of game. You feel me? Like let you know like what make a like like when I see you I'm like I see why I like you. You feel me? Like it reminds me every day like that's why you mine. Like you mine. I don't care what nobody else thinking. Like so I need a woman that can put it together for real. I think another one is a woman that's not selfish. Very unselfish woman because. Like me personally, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of selfish. Like I was only child, so I can't I can't change that. But I want a woman that is able to give when it's time to give. You feel me? Like I'm not saying be unselfish to the point where you come home and put your whole paycheck on the table and like it goes to the house. You feel me? Like not that type of way, but you feel me? Let's say we doing something for the kids, right? Kids want some shoes or something. Kids want to go on the kids got a trip to fucking Disney World. I don't know, school trip. Mm-hmm. I don't want it to be like, oh, you feel me? Go ask your daddy. He got it all. Like, I'm gonna take care of my kids, but I want you to still be at that level where you can still give. You feel me? To the household, to the family, and still be cool with it. Like, not have an attitude about that shit. You feel me? Like, I don't want you to give and then be mad. Like, damn, I just gave him some money, or why I give him? Why you ain't get? Like, nah, we ain't gotta argue about money. You feel me? Like, so be unselfish to that.
Your heart.
Yeah, like, and be cool with that. You feel me? Outside of that, what else? I think everything else is good. Like in terms of like an internal side, trying to think. Patience. I need a woman that's patient. Cause it take me a while to catch on to things. I ain't gonna lie. We can't read minds. That's one thing that women think.
Communication important.
Yeah, like I'm not Superman or whoever can read minds. I'm not them. So I need you to be patient. Like if you got a problem, you feel me? One, tell me. If you're not gonna tell me, I could try to get the hints and the clues or whatever. But don't be on that like you ain't know I was mad earlier today. Like look, calm down. You feel me? Like. But also be patient in terms of if you know I'm doing something, like, you feel me, be patient with me while I'm doing that. Yeah. Don't rush it. You feel me? If I'm, let's say we plan a trip together, and I ain't, like, I got a whole life that I got to live still, but I ain't jump on planning this trip out. Be patient with that, you feel me? Because you know I got a whole life that I got other stuff to deal with, you feel me?
Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, right, or do it yourself, you feel me? Yeah. So patience is key. And I think overall, I want somebody that's really that has a pure like heart, because that's so hard to combat somebody that does things, you know, from a pure side of them. Like, a lot of people do stuff to get stuff. A lot of people do stuff for ill intentions. Me, you feel me? I always been a person that, like, I resonate and I believe in karma. So I always try to do good by people. I always try to help people, whatever. Like, I never try to do bad because I feel like you do bad and come back to you. I want a woman that has that same kind of spirit, that pure spirit where it's like, I'm gonna do good in the world. And good is gonna come to me. If somebody do bad, it ain't my job to discipline them from doing bad. Like, bad is they gonna get what they put out there. I want a woman that's like that. I don't want a woman that's like, I gotta do this because I'm gonna get this reward from it. Like, yeah, some things like that, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go to school because then I know I'm gonna get better pay or whatever. But in terms of just doing stuff, just come from a pure place. Like, that's what I want. And I ain't picky, but I'm picky.
I'm picky. I don't care. You gotta be picky. A healed woman is a woman that is,
healed.
Woman on her path, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely healed.
God, I done been with some damaged women, bro.
I mean, at this age, I feel like it's a lot of damaged women. So people are like, no, I attract this. No, it's not that you attract this. That's just what the way of the world is right now. It's a bunch of people at our age that's hurt. Speaking
towards that though, real quick. So my counselor had told me about codependency, and it's basically when like somebody, all they keep getting is like broken people or damaged people, but it's because they need that broken or damaged person to feel good about themselves.
Yeah. Ooh,
bro, when I heard about that, because I was in a situation like that, I was like, oh, it was kind of like somebody, like, you need a project to feel good, like, so that you can build this project up and feel good about yourself. I'm like,
that's crazy.
It's real. It's real.
It do feel good when you can help somebody build to the level, but it gets to a point where you like,
you get tired of
doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want somebody that's there already. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta be picky, you know what I'm saying? Because it is people that's there already, you know what I'm saying? You gotta open your sights to see it and not give in. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we all feel like some things sometimes, you know, it be what it is and you gotta adjust with life. But, I mean, that's definitely something, that's deep for real right there. That's deep, you know what I'm saying? But then you got people that, you know what I'm saying, even if you attract them, it's like they kind of targeting you, you know what I'm saying, so they can build their own self. You know, so they can get there, you know what I'm saying, and then they can eventually leave. And so you can be stuck like, man, damn, I'll help you get here, but you like, you know what I'm saying, that's the one thing you don't know. When somebody isn't healed, you know what I'm saying, you don't know where they're going, you know what I'm saying, versus when you healed and you know where you're going, it's different. You know what I'm saying? I spoke about this like to myself the other day, like, I don't know, like when you don't know where somebody's going when they unhealed, you know what I'm saying? It's a scary thing when you really with them, because when they unhealed, just like they can heal and then they can completely be different from what
totally
you
different
was
from what
attracted
you was attracted
to. Like I was attracted to you, but I didn't know all this was unhealed, you know what I'm saying? Like I was attracted to you though, and that's why that dating stage is important, you know what I'm saying? You miss that, you miss a lot of things. But and then you seeing reality for what it is. But a healed person that knows where they're going, you feel me? It's definitely important to, you feel me, acknowledge that, like that healed person that knows where they're going. It's a lot more simple process, I would say, because if they unhealed and you're healed, it's like you know where you're going and you don't know where they're going. You feel what I'm saying? So now you here, and they here, you feel what I'm saying? Before they get there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you moving at a whole different, you operate at a whole different pace, and they just trying to keep up, you know what I'm saying? But now they focused on how fast you moving, so they ain't really got that much energy on themselves. It's like, it's a hard thing to,
and that'll cause problems in your relationship, because if they know that you move and you feel me, you're very ambitious about what you're doing, and they don't have that ambition yet. You feel me? They don't have nothing that they're focused on getting towards. And they see you getting ahead, it's like, damn, I don't want to be left out. I don't want to be left behind. I don't want you to get up there and then find somebody else.
It's kind of hard not to get left behind when you already worked on certain things, you know what I'm saying, that already led you to getting up there in that pace and they never did. So it's like, but when they think about it as getting left behind, that's when it becomes a problem. Because you're not supposed to think about it as getting left behind. You're supposed to look like, wow, that's inspiration. I'm gonna just go ahead and keep doing my thing too. You know what I'm saying? But in order to get past those next steps, you got at a point you're gonna get to a certain block that requires you to heal.
Yeah.
That requires you to get to that step that you never went through, like you never, you feel me, took the time out to do. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point, there's gonna be a block in your life where you need to get there. You might cry, you might go down. You feel what I'm saying? But it's important that you heal that so you can get past that. You know what I'm saying? Right. A lot of people avoid it. You know what I'm saying? But when you get past it, it's like you have your struggles all the time, but you move past those things easier. You for every day you progress, even if it's slow. Eventually you building up, and you can't quit because eventually you never know when you're about to have a breakthrough.
Yeah.
But it tends to say when things get harder, you're about to have another breakthrough. And once you get past that thing, you feel happy, you feel me, feel like you want to celebrate things and everything. For me, it's college. You know what I'm saying? That's my breakthrough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been a long 2 years of focusing, getting out of depression, trying to get happiness, trying to film, trying to do this, take pictures, get myself in the studio. Now it's like I'm building that. I'm building my own freaking life. Now, so let's talk about building your own life, how hard it is building your own life and building another life. You know what I'm saying?
I think one thing that is important to mention is that a good man, like women that aren't on the same, they feel they're not on that level as that good man that they're with. It's important to know that like good men aren't gonna just let you be by the wayside and kind of be lost. They're gonna try to help you build your dreams. You feel me? They're gonna try to help you get where you trying to get to while they're still getting where they're getting to.
See, that's the part that goes unacknowledged.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unappreciated for real. Because, you know what I'm saying, we all, not only are we putting a lot on ourselves, you know what I'm saying, we putting a lot towards their life, you know what I'm saying? So we're taking a lot of the energy from our life to put it on their life, you know what I'm saying, unhealed or not, you know what I'm saying? And that's that caring part of this, which is not a bad thing, because I'm like that all the time. I'd rather see you going up than seeing you there. If I'm there with you, because I can't be with somebody that's not, you feel me, going up like that. So if I'm there with you, I'm definitely going to tell you and let you know you have to take the necessary steps when we go have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something, and then I'm going to have you, for me, choose what you want to do for yourself too, because I can take this energy out my day, out my body, just to give to you so we can help you go up. But I can't give you all of it, because if I give you all of it, I'm not focusing on me as much. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm going down. I'm putting myself at a halt. I ain't even got to go down. Put myself at a halt so you can just come up. You feel me? But a wise person told me not to wait for anything.
Yeah.
You feel me? You're at a level where you can go and get it. Go and get it. You feel what I'm saying? Go and get it. You know what I'm saying? If they not there, it's like they gotta go through things in their life. They gotta get there. You know what I'm saying? It's a harsh thing to say. It's harsh as hell, and it's, you feel me? But that's what the reality of things is. A lot of people need to hear that because they gotta get there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame them, because a lot of people don't have parent roles that teach them things. You know what I'm saying? But fuck being sad, we have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's necessary. I understand that you ain't had this parent role. I didn't have that parent role. You feel what I'm saying? But shit, I figured it out. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a sad thing. It's a hard thing to do, but you gotta figure it out. It might require tears, struggle, depression, but shit, do what you need to get through it. You feel what I'm saying? It's necessary. Like, and that's that block in your life. You feel what I'm saying? You need to get through there. Feel like you're having the happiest life ever because things going good, but you only healed a certain thing. So when it comes to a certain part of your life where that requires you to have that inner strength inside you, you lose it all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's important that you, feel me, main thing, feel me, work on yourself before you work on anything else. Work on yourself before you work on another. Work on yourself before you plan on being with another. Yeah. Because, and definitely plan out being with another, you know what I'm saying? So it's highly important, you know. So, I mean, there's so many things to talk about. It's so crazy, bro. For real.
Yeah. I think one thing to wrap up on though is you got like a lot of people on my channel tend to be people around our age, some younger, some even older, to be honest. Yeah. But I think all can use motivation to get, wherever they're trying to get to break through, whatever walls is currently like stopping them from getting where they're trying to get to. Okay. And let's like spend this last however many minutes just speaking about like motivation, like giving motivation. What things can you like provide, or just say, or tips you can say to try to help the next person, get to where they're trying to get to, or what advice, or even just motivational words. There we go. To help somebody just get through the day, because some people struggle with that, man.
Okay, I would say if definitely with this self-love thing is working on yourself. So
yeah,
working on yourself is a huge priority. You can't try to go to all these steps in your life without working on yourself, because you don't even know yourself and know how you will, you feel me, go about things. So I would say definitely working on yourself. Focus on loving yourself more, giving yourself that confidence, that knowing your worth, realizing how valuable you are. Notice the things you do, how you think, what you say, try to think more positive, stay more disciplined. And these ain't things that's just gonna, happen. It takes time. It's like a routine, you know what I'm saying? Just how you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you know what I'm saying? It's a routine, you feel what I'm saying? Control your habits, you control your life. And it takes time, you feel what I'm saying? You might fail at first, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta get up and do it again. You might fail again, but you gotta get up and do it again. Eventually, you're gonna get used to that, and it's gonna be, now you're climbing the ladder. It's gonna be great, but you have to get past that. So I would say just keep moving forward, never give up. You know what I'm saying? If you have a dream, reach for it, accomplish it, keep climbing that ladder, no matter how many times you fall, keep going. Because every time you fall, you're coming back stronger. You're never starting over. You're coming back stronger. But you gotta see that, right? You can't fall and be like, I give up, or it's not for me, or something like that. No, you gotta fall like, no, I'm gonna get it next time. Because now if you learn from that situation, now you ain't gonna do that same thing next time. You're gonna do something different. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you just keep going, stay disciplined. Have faith and believe in yourself. That's the key things to yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust the process. And one thing we talked about earlier was patience.
Yeah.
You can't force nothing. I know how bad you want to be there. I want to be there every day, so bad. But I'm in situations where I can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just takes time. A lot of things. Basically, time will solve most things, and what time don't solve, you do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you have to be patient. You know what I'm saying? Once you start something, it ain't just gonna change like this. Some things will, some things won't. Some require time. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to keep building to that and staying disciplined. So eventually, when that time's come, and you won't know when it comes, because the more you expect it, the harder it is. You know what I'm saying? When you least expect it is when it comes. You feel what I'm saying? When you're just going and you're just moving towards that goal with the good of your heart, because it's a passion, because you love to do it, and you ain't thinking about the wrong things for it. You know what I'm saying? It just happens like this, and you're gonna be feeling so blessed. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you just gotta stay disciplined and keep going on your path and remaining patient. It's definitely something like that. And keep the positivity. Cut out all the toxic energy drainers in your life. There's so many things you could do for yourself. I say definitely just research it. You feel me? Know your particular situation. Research it. Get on YouTube. Look up your situation. It's definitely a bunch of speeches on YouTube. It's a bunch of books on Google. You feel me? It's books in the library about your situation that you're going through, and it's people that can help you with your situation that you go through. So definitely get on the internet. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Get through it. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out. If you're depressed, get through it. Call a counselor. If you feel like you can do it yourself, do it yourself. You got strength inside you. That's why you're still here. So definitely keep pushing and keep going. Have that discipline and be patient. Like I said, just keep going, keep moving forward.
Yeah, I think two things to add to that is, one, be you. Be you unapologetically. Be you every day, all day, no matter who's around. What people are saying, what you're hearing. Just be you, because at the end of the day, nobody else can be you besides you. It's not really worth trying to be somebody else, because at the end of the day, you don't know what that person will have to go through, what that person did, what demons they might be fighting, whatever's going on, for you to try to be who that person is. Be you, and then everything that you want and that you deserve will come to you. And I think one more is just persistence. So adding into patience, I think it's good to stay persistent with whatever you're working towards. So many people I didn't see, even with college, so many people that came in to college and dropped out. So many people that came to college thought they was gonna do the damn thing, ain't do nothing, like ain't do a goddamn thing. But you feel me? Not even just with that though. Like for me, like I have to keep telling myself, like, be persistent, bro. Keep going. Like even though you might feel like the world is on your shoulders, stuff keep getting added. You gotta keep pushing. Find a way to make what you want come true. Find a way to make what you want come to life. Find a way to get what you want. You stay persistent, your life will, you will get the life that you want. That's all I can say about that. Like, cause persistence is literally like the underlying kind of foundation behind people building a life they want. Like somebody who wanted to be a millionaire, if they stayed persistent towards that, they eventually became a millionaire. Somebody that wanted to become, a football player, or some athlete in NFL, NBA, MLB, fucking FIFA, whatever. Like they became that. Like they stayed persistent towards that goal, no matter what. Rain, sleet, snow, death, financial problems, whatever happened, they made it work still.
One more thing with that too is, and we can end on this if you want to. Technically, life is a competition.
Yeah.
But don't let competition rush you into your life, basically.
Yeah.
Because you can see the next person going up and doing this, and it fills you with some energy to where you feel like you have to compete against someone. But no, don't compete against them. Compete against yourself.
Yeah. Hold on, real quick before you continue. Know that some people's success is short lived. Some people may have success right now that you might be like, I want to be just like them. Mm-hmm. But they only gonna have success for, their season of success is only gonna probably be a couple months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, but it ain't gonna be as long.
But basically, don't look at the next person as competition, because you can probably learn from that person. Honestly, don't look at them as competition. You want to look at them as, oh yeah, he got this far. That's inspiring. Well, I can't wait to be there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I will be there eventually, but don't make it rush your life. Keep your, feel me? Once you look at somebody as competition, you tend to rush yourself in your life and start doing things that they doing instead of things that you need to be doing. Mm-hmm. So focus on your life and continue doing what you're doing instead of looking at the next person for competition. Even if they in your same field, if they in your same field, those are the people, and they in there and they doing way better than you. Those are the people you need to be going to and be like, so how you get here? How you do this? You think you can give me some steps? And if they don't want to help you, find a way, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at them as competition. Just look at it as, I'll show you one day. You're going to see. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to stay on my path, and I'm going to keep doing me. So I feel like that's important.
And I think to add towards that, too, like, competition is also, a positive as well. Like, I'm not going to lie. A lot of my friends might not know this. Like, P might not know this. But for me, like, I look at my friends as competition. Not competition to be like, oh, I'm gonna be better than you, or you're gonna be better than me.
Yeah.
Competition as in, we made goals when we first met, like in high school, and we talk about our goals all the time. So competition is see, okay, who gonna get to that goals that they talked about and written down first? You feel me? Who gonna be the first millionaire out of the group to become a millionaire and then bring the rest of us up there? You feel me? So it's not competition to say, oh man, I envy my friend. I'm trying to be better than him. I'm trying to be better. No, it's competition as in, you feel me? We both made these goals to get to this level, so we gonna see who gonna get there first, because we pushing each other to get there. Yeah. We fueling each other. We pushing each other. We giving each other advice. We giving the resources we can give to make sure that we get there. So now it's who gonna get there first and be the one to bring the rest of us up there. And then even at that point, then we can go compete, racing cars on jet skis and shit. But you feel me? Competition is good, but it does depend on how you view competition in your life and what areas you're trying to compete in. Now, competing against somebody else, I can't speak towards all of that, but I can speak towards, for me, like, I do look at my friends as, one competition in terms of who's gonna get there first. It's not. Yeah, it's nothing negative, no envy, no hate, no nothing. Because at the end of the day, like, when my brother P was, just started shooting, I was at his house when he was shooting in the garage. I was everywhere he was shooting at. I was booking shoots. To help him, one, get his pictures out there, but also support his business. When my friend Armand started designing shoes, I was taking shoes. And I got shoes that I don't even wear that he didn't design. They in the shoebox. When, a lot of my friends done a lot of different things with their life, I've been there to support them and try to help them get where they're trying to get to. And they've been there vice versa. And it wasn't, it's never no envy, I hate you, or I'm trying to be better than you, or I'm trying to shit on you type of thing. It's a competition to see, who gonna be that first billionaire out of the group? Who gonna be the first millionaire out of the group? Who gonna be the first to bring the group up, to take the group, where we trying to get to? Like, who gonna do that? That's the competition. That's the goal that we all compete for.
So when you do that, y'all all grow together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody looking like, damn. Damn, motherfucker, see you write this book, they're like, bro, that's inspiring, bro. I read your book, bro. Like, it made me want to do more. You feel me? I got brothers that tell me every day, like, bro, you motivation. Like you're a real motivation. You inspiring. I was working with them, putting up stuff in my studio. They was helping me out, saying, bro, you inspiring, bro. It made me want to do more for real. Like, you consistent. You've been going hard. And I'm just like, thank you. Like, I don't even know how to accept a compliment because I'm like, man, I ain't expect it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like real genuine energy. So, yeah, we basically be pushing each other, I always help my friends, give them advice. They can come and talk to me, everything, we just push each other to be greater. So definitely, you want to view competition as a positive thing, never as an envy or anything like that. So main thing with all of this is basically know what you want in your life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Work on yourself, love yourself, you know what I'm saying? And be patient with your life, Never have to rush anything, you know what I'm saying? Rushing into things will cause you to be in situations you don't need to be in, that you can avoid being in. But if you do get in those situations, learn to reflect off of them instead of bringing yourself down.
I agree with you, brother. Hey, man, that's it, man. We're gonna definitely do this again. When you see this video, like, comment, share, subscribe. Actually, what's your social media thing so that people can link in with you? I know after our last one, everybody was like, man,
you gonna put it up on the video?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on there.
Oh, okay, yeah. My Instagram name is 98SOL_98SOL_. If y'all want to do any business with me, photography or videography wise, it's 98SOL_. Just follow that page, DM me, talk to me, any advice, anything. I will direct you to any page that you need to be directed to, and we can go from there.
Yes, sir. But I say I get all my photo shoots through him, so you see my pictures, they all from him. Hey, we're gonna talk about that, but hey, man, great conversation, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and you feel me? We'll be back again, man.